Hi Cancer, welcome and welcome back to Heretic Owl Tarot. So we're just being nosy, doing our mid-month check-in. I hope that April has been and is treating you well. As always, we're just going to kind of cleanse the energies. So if there's anything that you would like to be cleansed, throw it in the bowl. That can be thoughts, patterns, behaviors, people, energy, situations, anything, throw it in. We'll get it cleansed for you. And I'm going to hit the bowl 3 times, so just be aware of that if you have AirPods in. I also invite you to take 3 intentional deep breaths with me. I generally, I'll take a deep breath in right after I hit the bowl, and I just kind of, feel the sound and the vibration kind of going all throughout my body, like wherever it's needed, right? And then I exhale all of the bullshit, like anything that needs to go, that comes out in the exhale. So let's get started. Beautiful. I felt all of those go right into my left ear, which is interesting because, that talks about, the left side is about receiving. So I wonder if, oh, yeah, okay. I wonder if there's maybe a message that you're resisting hearing, or because it really just kind of feels like you don't want to hear something, whether that's something from your own intuition or if that's something that somebody else is trying to explain to you, or whatever the case may be. Kind of take it as it resonates. So for the mid-month check-ins, we don't do a spread. My intention is for the messages to be a bit on the shorter side. So, so my intention is for 1 or 2 cards to fall out. Any more than 2, we'll put it back. 'Cause like I said, we want the message to be to the point. I don't shuffle reversals into the deck, but if the card comes out in the reverse, we'll take it that way. And of course, the cards do need to fall out of the deck. If they flip in the deck, we'll just flip them over and keep it moving. Yeah, talk about So we have the 5 of Wands and the 3 of Cups. So, the 5 of Wands talks about competition. It's really kind of, like fighting. But it involves other people. There's too many things going on in my head. I'm trying to say all of them at one time, so I apologize. You can see here, right? There's 5 different hands in here, right? So this could even just be like conflicting messages, right? Maybe you're just hearing a bunch of different things from different people. But, the 5 of Wands is setting us up for success. Like, it's setting us up for the 6 of Wands, which is literal victory. So this is almost like kind of training. I always kind of think about like Mulan and, when they go to the training camp, like they're training in order to fight the Hun, right? So anyway, it's this energy of like kind of being in training and that can be difficult sometimes, right? Like even just kind of like there's a bit of competition going on in there too. But even just like kind of with that message I was saying at the beginning about, like there may be a message that you are either like resisting receiving, or like maybe it's kind of like there may be somebody else, because we have the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So there's definitely other people involved in this situation. So again, I mean, like you might think that you are ready for a certain experience, and, there could be somebody else that's just like, look, I'm just trying to set you up for the best path to success. And again, like there's just kind of this resistance against that. Because, when we talk about the Three of Cups, it is a bit of like celebration and community, right? Like when we talk about cups, it is very much your energy, right? Like just water, emotions. This could even be that, like everybody in this situation has a different opinion of it, and nobody wants to listen to anybody else about it anyway. We have the Death card behind the Three of Cups here also. And, the Death card talks about, it talks more about rebirth than it does about death, but it talks about death in the sense of something has to end in order for there to be birth of something else. Like, you think about the phoenix, right? And how it literally sets itself on fire and dissolves into ashes so that it can be reborn. So again, like there's this message of like, that this resistance to hearing a message. This can even be resistance to even like shifting your perspective of the situation and the people involved in it. I mean, this can even be like, I'm trying to even put into words like how it feels. My Cancer rising is trying to find the words. But I mean, this could even just kind of be like a, like if you are operating in an old way of doing things, right? Like, I mean, just based off of patterns and behaviors that have been part of your identity and your personality forever, right? I mean, like that, this could be just kind of like, that could be the thing that's kind of blocking you here, right? Like really kind of holding on like really tight to those old stories that are maybe either like they're just kind of not serving this situation and they're not serving you right now. So, I mean, like there is just kind of this message of like almost kind of like loosening your grip on the thing a little bit, and maybe even bringing all the people involved in the situation to the table, like bring everybody together so that everybody can get on the same page. Instead of kind of having this conflict and, maybe, like everybody's kind of talking but not talking together. So that could even be like the message to kind of just get this thing moving forward, right? Alrighty, I am going to leave it there. Thank you so much, Cancer. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.